planets and galaxies and stuff. I would really like to do that when I go into high school. No, thank you.
Hello, I'm Ken Mark. I'm from Parmactay Primary School. I got St. Joseph. I got St. Joseph's. Well, I feel a little bit sad to leave my family, but I'm still glad to represent my region. A surgeon, because I'm interested in health. Well, to get the top school for this exam, I had to work very hard. Although my family has been struggling a lot, I had to stay up very late at night trying to study, although there was a lot of work to do. Until one day, I woke up and then I realized that my family was busy with the farm work, what we usually do in the region. And then I said, what if I don't have time to study? So when I went to the farm, I thought about it. Then I said, I'll finish this work quickly and I'll go home and start studying. And as soon as I reached, I picked up my book. Again and again I read. When I was done, my mother told me to study again. Although it's kind of fuzzy around me, I decided that I wouldn't study after that. But then I decided that if I studied, I would pass. So I spent a couple of weeks studying, and then when the exams came, I was ready, but I was nervous. But when I looked at the paper, I realized I had studied all of that and that I knew it. So I understood everything and I passed. Now I feel okay because, as my mother said, you struggle when you're doing hard work, but in the end, it pays off.
Hello, my name is Glasses Archer, Glasses George Odin Archer. I am a pupil of Lenore Primary School. happy to know that my school is having a rank. It's finally up there. Well, by the way the exam is set, I was gonna expect like I was in the top 50 or something. I used to be studying till like around 12. Yeah. And then I would be studying before I go to school. Uh, Even in class, when I have free time, I will be reading a book, and then I will take some leisure time before I go back and do it all over again. I'll try to learn more languages. I want to do languages and business. I want to become a businessman. Uh, yeah, they should be very attentive to the schoolwork and never go to bed early. They're just gonna ruin their sleeping time, and that's not something good. The, you have to have an equality in how much time you are awake and how much time you sleep. You don't sleep like around 6 o'clock, and you know you had homework to do, and you only finish off half of it. You try to do it all the homework, do as much as you can, as revising, and then before you do it, you could have a little dinner. You have a little snack before you go to bed. Then you brush your teeth and so on. Then you go to bed. No, not really.
My name is Jatisha Govind, and I come from Academy of Excellence, and I feel very happy that I'm a top student. I felt very excited. At the same time, I was very nervous too for the results. For the, I went to lessons. I had lessons every night, and I had 2 to 3 hours lessons on Saturdays and Sundays. And I study mostly at night, like 8 to 9. I don't really know yet, but I want to be a pilot or a lawyer.
My name is Riyadh, and I'm from Saraswat Primary School, and I think I got fourth, maybe third in the region. Well, it made me feel happy and proud, and I had to do hard work and dedication to get in preparation to get here. Well, I want to get in the engineering profession between mechanical and aeronautics. Why? Well, I saw a lot of things about people building robots, and it kind of inspired me to build things that could help humanity. Like, um, no, not really.
So, my name is Aradya Ramjag, and I got to Mace Under 12 Primary, and I got placed fourth in the country. Well, I'm very excited and happy about it. No. Well, I studied really hard, and my parents also helped with that. My dad used to teach me mathematics after dinner, and at school, my teachers really helped me with my work. And I try to do well in my quizzes as well. Yes. Mostly, I will go for science and mathematics. Well, because at first, I used to hate mathematics very much, but now I've started to take a liking to it. And as for science, I find it really interesting. Yeah. No.
is Afira Ali. I come from the school Chatamargat, and I am from Region 4, and I'm very excited. Yeah, 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 I put in a lot. I put, well, I studied a lot, and I listened to videos on the learning channel, and I read over all my work. Yeah, that's mostly it. Well, I want to continue studying like science and English mostly. Well, I think science is easy for me and I like English as well. Well, they should keep watching more videos on Learning Channel and they should study little by little at a time. Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay. My name is Ariana Myers Saman, and I am representing Mays Under 12 Primary School. I feel pretty much elated that I got into the top 10, top 12. Yeah. A little relaxation. Well, basically, the main I would use is like to read and not to just rush through the words as to do it just to do it, but I would read so I could remember it. And I would work with my parents, and that would also help me, the teacher. And like when I had nothing to do, I would occasionally take a textbook and read, or start doing some exercises. For the grade 5 students, I would advise them to read, study, work hard, and they should still get a little free time. Not everything is going to be study all day. Not really. Welcome.
My name is Afran Dudnath, and I am from Sparta Primary School. Nationally, um, first. Yes. Yeah. Um, First of all, I attended lessons, and some days it would be from I would go to school at 8:30 in the morning and come home 7 o'clock in the night. Yes, yes. Um, well, I would yes. Um, that you should and um work hard and um, work hard, focus, and most importantly, never give up.
Tasha, and I'm from Green Acres Primary. I placed second place. Country. Thank you. Proud of myself. Well, I studied every night and really paid attention in school and did all my homework and stuff like that. Social studies. Well, I did all the questions I knew and then went back to the ones I wasn't certain of. Well, the pressure of what secondary school you're gonna get is gone, so it's kind of a relief. Well, they should like really pay attention in class, behave themselves, listen to their teachers and parents.
It's Marcus, and I'm from Green Acres Primary. I feel good. Study late. Sometimes you can watch TV. I studied late. I took in the concepts that my teacher taught. Not really. Swim. To study hard.
Chapel, and I attend Tuition Primary School. Not sure. Not sure. Not sure. Region? Still not sure. Still not sure. Yeah. Yeah. So I got like past packages. I stayed up all night. I revised. I It was like lots of sleepless nights. Yeah, and well, I have a very amazing sir. He would push in hard work with us, all the textbooks and past papers from grade 6, and yeah, well, that's most of it. Still reading and learning more and more to like acknowledge my knowledge and just building. Well, I would say success is hard work, and I heard a quote that is suffer now and enjoy later, or enjoy now and suffer later. So that was the quote that stick with me.
School. My name is Rayajai Singh, and I'm from the New Guyanese School. I placed ninth with two other children. I feel great. I think that I worked really hard for that position and that I really like the results. Well, I have been preparing for almost 2 years. I have put in a lot of work and effort. When I come home from school, I usually went to lessons, and then after lessons, I would finish the homework, and after that, it would be revised until 9 to 10 o'clock. Yeah. But for the first year, I didn't really do that schedule so heavily. But going up to the exam, I really practiced that schedule a lot. And I did have playtime, but not as much as the other children did. And I think that helped me, but I think you should still get a lot of playtime. Um, I'm looking forward to going to the new school and meeting new people because I'm not really a fan of strangers, but I think it's nice to make new friends. for the grade 5 students, I would advise them to always study. They can have playtime too, but I think studying should be the main thing. I also think that reading is probably what helped me the most in this exam, and also my love of reading. I think if you have a great love of reading, you're really interested into the work you're studying, and it could really just stay in your brain for the exam.
I am Harry Prasad and I attend Cotton Tree Primary School. I topped it. Very excited and proud of myself. I stayed up late and studied. I answered a lot of questions and I went through the past papers. I don't really know. Well, they should keep trying and stay strong.
At my school, or I don't know. I only know what school I got. Um, I just my life around then it just kind of revolved around school. I'd spend hours in school because the school offered lessons. So so I'd so I'd stay there for around 10 hours every day. Then when I went home, I had homework, I had to study, and I'd go to sleep very late. And like I didn't like having to do all the work all the time, so I just really wanted to do good. But when my parents got that call that I had the best narrative, I kept asking them over and over if like they were lying or if like they were trying to like joke with me or something because I was surprised. I just try to use what I learned from. I probably just like want to relax as much. Try to see what I learned in secondary school and just try to enjoy the fact that I wouldn't have to deal with with another major exam until like the next few years. Yes. Yes, we would have lots of textbooks at school, and also I I had in when my grades started to drop, I started reading like stuff like Shakespeare a lot, Aesop fables, and our class also had a library, so I don't like reading books more than once, but when I remember, if I remember something, I would like try to use it in my own writing because I want to be writing. I want to make it as like entertaining enough to get the person's attention because I don't want them to just avoid it. I was like very worried about the writing because I wasn't sure that'd be good. But my advice for them is to just try to do their best, make sure they use what they learned, and they'll get whatever school they work for um, if they try to work for their best.